Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Today our topic is about Ahmadiyya. One of you, he contacted me. He said he's from Puerto Rico, and the Ahmadiyya, they built a center for them there, and they are trying to invite people to join their cult. So what is Ahmadiyya? In front of me in the screen, this is the official website of Al-Ahmadiyya. And they have a caliphate, by the way, in case you do not know. And the caliphate, he put a feather in the top of his head, which is unique, you know, a feathery caliphate. However, this is not really important for us. Before we start, do we have anyone here? Because I'm sure there's a lot of Ahmadiyya listening. Already before we start, they gave me 24 dislike. I mean, Ahmadiyya are very, very, very nice people, by the way, to the point they give you 24 dislike without even hearing you. I mean, can you imagine? So this is what they do with my books on Amazon. They go, they give it like a bad star, you know, bad review, but they did not buy the book. It says there he did not buy the book. So how you view or review a book if you did not buy it? Those things happen only with Muslims. They can review any book without reading it. Who need to read? They are the same as their prophet. They are illiterate, but yet they can review your book without reading it. It's a miracle. Jibreel made for that. Now, if you are an Ahmadiyya, you have the right to remain silent or you call us. Is that fair? Which means if you don't like what we say, please correct us. Otherwise, you agree. I'm going to open my Skype, and only Ahmadiyya can call me. No other person can call. All right? Let me open my Skype. Give me a second. Do we have any Ahmadiyya already? I'm sure we have. I mean, 24 dislike for nothing. There is at least 24 Ahmadiyya there. And by the way, normal Muslim will not give dislike, because Muslims and Ahmadiyya, they consider each other enemies. Let us see. Okay, let us see. I'm just logging in. Give me a minute, please. And you will notice after we finish broadcast, how many Ahmadiyya they will say, this guy is lying to you. He's not telling the truth. This is not true, you know. Well, why you don't call me now and show us what is not true? You know what I mean? If there's anything we are saying here is not true, well, you better call us, take advantage of the opportunity to show everybody that this guy is not telling the truth. Like there's a guy, he is an atheist. He posted in the previous video some, you know, about the Bible. But this guy, he don't dare to call me to prove his point. My Skype is taking a little bit time to log in. Give me a second. Come on. Oh boy. What's wrong with Skype? Anyway, it's going to be like it's you know, giving me this circle, you know, to log in. Look like it's going to take some time. Maybe because I did not say inshallah, brother. But it's going to happen sooner or later. Just give it some time. When it's on, I will let you know. Still logging. So The picture in front of you, the one we put it in the title, and that one appear on the screen in front of you, this guy, he called himself the Messiah. He claimed literally to be the Messiah. But then if you read his books, you will find that this person is mentally ill. In one of his statements, he said, what the Messiah can do, if he was in my place, he can do nothing like what I do. So how you claim to be the Messiah, but the Messiah cannot do what you can do? I mean, have you ever heard of a mad person more than this? What the Messiah can do? Okay, so who are you? I'm the Messiah. So how you are saying you are the Messiah, but the Messiah cannot do what you can do? And what exactly you can do? Can you explain to us? Do we have any Ahmadiyya? I don't know what. I think I need to restart this Skype because it's taking forever to make it work. What's happening here? Oh boy. I will restart. Maybe that will fix the problem. I will restart Skype. When you say nobody can do what I do and the Messiah cannot do what I do, you just confirm to us that you are the false Messiah. Now I want to ask the Ahmadiyya. The Messiah, he was able to make the blind see. He was able to make, to heal the leper. He brought people from death. According to the Quran, I'm just counting for you what the Quran is saying. You know, he fed thousands of people, you know. He can tell you what you had in your houses. What this guy who claimed to be the Messiah, he did. Who is Ahmadiyya when I count for me some of his miracles? Any Ahmadiyya? Who is Ahmadiyya in the chat, please? By the way, I did not start my topic yet because I'm waiting for somebody. He is an Ahmadiyya. He will call us. Honestly, because I want you to hear how the Ahmadiyya, they respond for what we say. We don't want to do like Muslims, you know, they bring two people, they are saying the same thing, you know, like a monologue, like two people attacking a religion. I don't like to do that. This is why when I say, okay, only a Muslim can call me for a reason, because I don't want two Christians talking. I mean, okay, we knew the point. Okay, you Christians and they are Muslims, you don't like what they believe in. We got the point. But when you hear from two people from two different faiths, then you hear the real argument. So who is an Ahmadiyya? I'm repeating. My Skype is on. Finally. Who is an Ahmadiyya? I'm not going to repeat myself many times. I know you are there. Is willing to call us. Anyone in the chat saying yes? Any Muslim? Sorry, I mean any Ahmadiyya? Until now, no Ahmadiyya. Now, I'm not going to waste your time. What is the easiest way for a Christian to fight Ahmadiyya cult? Anyone can help me? From the Christians, who can help me? How we can expose Ahmadiyya? The easiest way. Which means you can kill Ahmadiyya in less than 3 seconds. Not 3 minutes, 3 seconds. Anyone knows? Ali, you are Ahmadiyya? Do you like to call him Mr. Ali? My Skype is Debate TV. Debate TV. You can contact one of the admins and the admin will send me your Skype in case you could not find me. Any Ahmadiyya would like to call us? Please guys, be nice to those Ahmadiyya. They need our help. You see, we are attacking the topic, not the person. The topic, you know, the fraud prophet, the false people, people who claim to be prophet, those are our target. It's not those people who follow them. Those are poor people. They've been born into such a cult. And if you yourself, if you are born from a family, they believe in such a garbage, you will end with them. Mostly. So be easy on them. But Ahmadiyya been tortured in Muslim countries because they are minority. But if the Ahmadiyya are majority, they will torture you too. Once in the TV, a guy he called about beating the wives. And the Ahmadiyya TV in Arabic, he said, so if your wife, she is rude, what do you do with her? Beat her. Ahmadiyya in English is not the same as Ahmadiyya in Arabic. They are very sneaky, especially I'm talking about their leaders when they teach. And when they speak in English, they say, no, this is not a beating wife. But when they speak in Arabic, it's because the majority of the Arab, they agree with this. 99.9% of the Arab Muslims agree that beating women is right. So Ahmadiyya speaking to the Arab, he is saying, yes, we should beat them. If your wife is not nice to you, what do you do with her? I made a video about it, posted on YouTube. The cowards in the TV of the Ahmadiyya, they reported for copyright after 5 minutes. 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. All right. Now, I'm still waiting for, we have, I think, a caller. Hello?
Bitch, you are a bitch. You fucking old man, you are a fucking bitch. You will burn in hell forever. I swear on my mother's life, will burn.
Are you Ahmadiyya?
Your mother is a filthy Ahmadiyya, you filthy bitch. You will burn in hell forever. You fucking.
So you are a Muslim reciting Quran for me.
Shut the fuck up, buddy. You are.
Why your mouth? Why your mouth is very filthy? Can you explain to us?
Why Sam Shamoun's mouth is very filthy? You are accusing him right now, not me, you stupid idiot.
I'm accusing who? Accusing Sam Shamoun of what?
Of his filthy mouth.
Okay. Well, obviously, you are a son of a bad woman. Because if your mother, she was good, she will teach her son, how to speak. Filthy, like your mother. Hello?
My friend, your mother is a dog giving birth to a filthy man like you.
Here we go.
Your mother should be thrown in jail for giving birth to a dog like you. Look at you filthy old man, 24/7 behind the screen. You have no life. You have no life. You lie about Islam all the time.
Okay, can you prove to me? Can you prove to me? Okay, can you prove to me one lie I said?
Farid has over 100 lies. You have over 100
Can you prove to me from the 100 lies? Can you show me from the 100 lies? Okay, can you show me from the 100 lies I said?
You are a deceiver.
Okay, so you are just a kid. Are you going to show me one lie or hang up on you?
Shut the fuck up.
Can you see? You are filthy, coward like your prophet. Filthy, coward like your prophet. You have nothing to say. Filthy mouth. You see, I allowed him, by the way, to talk because I wanted to see what Islam is. If this person following a good prophet, do you think he will use the F word to me, to my mother, to what my mother have to do with this? But because you don't respect his mother, so he wants me to say the F word to his mother. This is why I believe you are a son of a bad family. Your family did not teach you how to respect your mother to the point you go in the street and you say to people, F your mother, because you want people to say the same back to your mother. If you respect your mother, you will never say such a word. But obviously you don't care. You want to step on your mother. Do we have any Ahmadiyya want to call me? You see, all of them, they are the same. They say you are lying, but okay, show me one lie. They don't do that. And you know, like an old man. By the way, your prophet was a young man. He was 6 years old. What old man mean? You know, I don't know what does that mean. Is that supposedly? Let us say, for the sake of argument, you don't know my age. Let us say I'm an old man. What does that mean? The best example or the best way to fight this cult is to show the truth, and the truth will set you free. If this cult give good fruits, we will not see such a call. He will call me, he say, okay, let us argue, let us debate, let us know. The F word, how many times he used the F word in less than 30 seconds? Imagine what kind of a family they recite the Quran every day. They were here. Hello? Hear him again. I used to be an Ahmadiyya. Okay, well, you used to be Ahmadiyya. All right, we will take your call, the one who used to be Ahmadiyya, after we finish, if you don't mind. We want an Ahmadiyya to call us. Any Ahmadiyya? Anyone? No, my friend, I want only Ahmadiyya to call me, please. Only Ahmadiyya people can call. Anyone? Before we start, I'm giving you opportunity to provide to us some true information about your religion. Because then after we start, you will say, after we finish, after we hang up and we're done, you will start saying this guy is lying. Anyone? CP doesn't care about his age, he is energetic. What does that mean? I mean, guys, I don't know. People don't be silly. None of you know me. None of you know my age. None of you knows how I look. So avoid this stupid conversation. None of your business. Anyone? Don't be silly like those people. You are being silly. Why you care even for my age? What does that mean? I'm applying for a job for you? Don't be shallow stupid. Stupidity is illness, is sickness. Let us say somebody is 18 years old, but he is wiser than somebody is 60 years old. Which one we listen to? We listen to the 18. Listen to the wise. Stop talking about things that have nothing to do with our topic. And how many times I told you how I am? I'm black, blonde, African American from Japan. What does it have to do with my topic? Weirdo. Now, any Ahmadiyya before we start? Mayday, last call. Anyone? All right. The easiest way, and I want all of you to remember, to fight the stupid Ahmadiyya cult is to ask an Ahmadiyya how your Ahmadiyya Messiah he died. You see, there is many ways to refute a cult, right? But there's a death, and the death proved to us that this person cannot be the Messiah. Ahmadiyya, is it true that your Messiah, false Messiah, he died because of diarrhea? Is it true that your Messiah, the false Messiah, Mirza Ghulam, he died because of diarrhea? Any Ahmadiyya have a comment? Ahmadiyya is the name of a cult. What are you? I mean, why you guys are you? What is Ahmadiyya? This is the name of the cult. Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he is their leader. His name is Ahmad, so they call it Ahmadiyya. Sony phone. It's made by Sony. So, is it true that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, the false claimed Messiah, he died because of diarrhea? Any Muslim Ahmadiyya will say to me, this is a lie. Any Ahmadiyya want to say to me, this is a lie? How the Messiah who make the blind see, who raise people from death, the one who did not even die and then he went to India, then he died in diarrhea. Any Ahmadiyya can tell me? Anyone? Not everybody is here from the start. It's your fault, my friend. By the way, we Middle Eastern, we Arab, we don't care for the start of the movie. We like the end. We sleep most of the movie, and then we wake up in the end to see. I mean, why you want to waste your time? Just take a nap and come at the end of the movie. Any Ahmadiyya can tell us why the person who claimed to be the Messiah, he died because of poo-poo. Anyone? I mean, look, so Allah, he sent him as a Messiah, and he was married for 3 years, by the way. This guy, he was married, the mother of Jesus, for 3 years. And then he became the Messiah. I don't know how that worked for him, but look like this is a transgender thing. I mean, like he was married and then he became a man. Okay, no problem. So Mary, she gave birth to Messiah, which Messiah is Mary. And Mary is the mother of the Messiah, but the Messiah was Mary. So Mary, she gave birth to herself. That's good. That's a good thing. I mean, we got a point there. If we ask Zakir Naik about this, he would say, Brother Fitter, first of all, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he said that he used to be the mother, and then he became the Messiah. And I'm getting to the here. How he became Mary and he became a Messiah? Okay. How he was married for 3 years and then he became the Messiah. Once I debated Ahmadiyya, and he denied that his Mirza Ghulam, he died because of diarrhea. Any Ahmadiyya here, he denied that too? Who is a Mirza Ghulam Ahmad follower denied that your false Messiah, he died because of diarrhea? You see, because I don't like to show things, I mean, I have to prove it, right? This is the Ahmadiyya website, official al-ahmadiyya-al-islam.org. Let me show you actually I will give you the website, hold on. I will give you the link so you guys can open it and read in your site to be sure that this is Ahmadiyya website. The Ahmadiyya here, they are trying to refute that Mirza Ghulam did not die because of corona or cholera. Not corona, sorry, cholera, you know. And one of the signs of cholera, it make you have a diarrhea, make you dehydrated, and you die from that. So look here, they are saying, in the top of the article, in the Ahmadiyya website, how did Hazrat mean Mr. in a funny way in the Bengal language. Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, as as-salatu alayhi, you know, Allah, he pray on him again, die. Another ridiculous accusation has been made by that Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, may peace be upon him, died in the toilet. He did not die in the toilet. Therefore, they try to maintain that how can he be true prophet if Allah allow him to die in such a dirty place? It shows that he must be false prophet and Allah punish him for making such a claim. It is sad to see how low they will stoop to try to find weakness against Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, may peace be upon him. Allegation to be made, and such allegation to be made, then there need to be proof. But where is the proof? Guys, what is the proof? The proof in what his wife she said. His wife she said he cannot go no more to the bathroom, so he was doing poo-poo in his room, and then he fell in his poo-poo. And look what they said here to prove to us that we are wrong. Just to show you this, when I say the stupidity is amazing, I believe in that. You know, stupidity is amazing. Look what they are saying. Hazrat Mirza Ghulam, may peace be upon him, sadly passed away in 26th of May 1908 at the age of 73. He was buried by Qidan. By the way, the Ahmadiyya, they have Ahmad Mirza Ghulam. He made a graveyard. He called it the grave of Jannah, which means the grave of heaven. And whoever is buried there, he will be in heaven immediately. Yeah, they put you there, you poop from the other side in heaven. All right? And you have it's a very expensive place to be buried in. But in order to be allowed in the train, the doctor examined him to ensure he carried no contagious disease. The doctor issued a death certificate, but there was no mention of him dying because of cholera, as alleged, or dying in the toilet. I mean, the doctor, he will say he died in the toilet. What does this have to do with that? Instead, they recorded as complication arising from severe diarrhea. Your Messiah, he died because of severe diarrhea. This is their official website, and they are trying to refute those who claim that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he died in the bathroom. He fell over his poo-poo. Look at the answer. He died because complication arising from severe diarrhea. So you are trying to convince me that this guy is the Messiah and he died because of a severe diarrhea. I'm really convinced. That's it. This must be the Messiah. That's it. I mean, how we can reject him to be another Messiah? He did not die in the toilet, brother. He died because of severe diarrhea. So your Messiah, he was 24/7 hours until there's nothing in his body. All the water is gone. This is their official website, trying to refute us about who is their Messiah. Do even I need to debate more? Now, for sure, we have their books, okay, which is very funny and very stupid. I mean, this guy is all over the place. In the beginning, he says there is no prophet after the last prophet is Muhammad, and Isa is the last prophet to the Messiah. He is the last prophet to the Jews. This is before he announced he is Messiah. He changed his mind. In the beginning, he was not the Messiah. Later, he became the Messiah. No, actually, he did not die in the toilet. That's not true. He died, you know, what happened? He wanted to do a poo-poo. And they have the dish for the poo-poo underneath of him. So he fell in it. So they found him dead in the poo-poo, you know. So he did not die in the toilet, but because his bathroom anyway became his bedroom, you know. So, but this is how he died. I mean, you cannot deny. And even themselves, they are accepting the fact. As you see, this is their official response. This is their official website. He died because of a complication arising from a severe diarrhea. Any Ahmadiyya can explain to us how he can be the Messiah and he died because of a severe diarrhea? So look at this. This cult believed that the Messiah, when the Jewish, they crucified him, he came out of the grave. Okay, that's a good point. So the Messiah, even if you kill him, he come from the grave. But this guy, he died because of diarrhea, he never came back. Do we have any Ahmadiyya want to say anything? Anyone? And by the way, we did not start the topic yet. Can you believe it? Because the teaching of this man proving to us that this person is very, very stupid. A little history about this man. This man, he was working in the post office of Her Majesty the Queen of England at the time when the English, they were occupying India. At that time, there was no Pakistan, there was no Bangladesh, etc. And the intelligence James Bond team, they wanted somebody to convince people to join the British army. And those Muslims, it's against their religion to join an army of people who don't believe in Allah. So they needed somebody, he can make that happen. And all the intelligence, the French intelligence, the British intelligence, the German intelligence, they use certain kind of people from the Islamic belief to make people join their army. As an example, during the war of Hitler, the muftis of Jerusalem, he announced that a Muslim should fight in the side of Hitler. And this is why it was the biggest brigade of what they call it, the one who was killing the Jews, what they call them? I forgot, the SSS. They were from Albosnia, the Muslim from Albosnia and Albania. There's pictures you can find in the internet about them praising Hitler. You know, they serve very good for Hitler. England, they understand this message, that we can make the Muslim fight for us if we can find somebody, they consider him as a holy person, who order them and say to them nothing wrong with joining the army of the British. And this is exactly what happened. They got this guy who worked for them already. He got his salary. I mean, this guy, he's the Messiah, but he worked as a post office man for Her Majesty the Queen. Okay. The first thing he did, he announced that you should join the British army and fight with them. And this is exactly what they want from him. They supported him. They put his names in the newspapers. They protected him. They gave him everything he needed. Anyone want to get a job, he go to Mirza Ghulam. Mirza Ghulam make a phone call to the British. The British, they get you a job. So he became like a recruiting center for the intelligence of the British intelligence agency. In the same time, a point of power in India where he is connected. And because he's connected, believe in me, I give you a job, I make your life better, etc. One day, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he opened his door and he found a bunch of people who they are Christians. They are bringing him people who they are in disabled chair. They cannot walk. People who they are blind. People who cannot see. People who cannot hear. And they said to him, if you are the Messiah, do the same what the Messiah he did. He closed his door and he refused to answer for this challenge. Because obviously he's a false Messiah. He's a scam, you know. And the more you study about this man, the more you find that this person is literally a big fraud. One of his friends, he claimed that and by the way, his most close friend was a drug dealer. I mean, can you believe it? The most close friend to the false Messiah, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, was a drug dealer. He claimed that like there is a miracle happening. The Kaaba will go around you. You don't go around the Kaaba. If you are someone like Ahmad Mirza Ghulam or his friend. So you go to the Kaaba, you don't walk around the Kaaba will walk around you. And this has happened actually for a woman I know. I don't know her, you know, but I heard about her. They found with her in the airport a big bottle of black label whiskey. And the police in Saudi Arabia, he asked the woman, who was very old, he said, what's wrong with you? You are coming to Hajj and bring you whiskey? She said, my son, I cannot walk around the Kaaba. So I will drink some whiskey, the Kaaba will walk around me. The madness of this man go beyond imagination. Just read his books. And you will see what we are talking about. Until now, we have no Ahmadiyya trying to call us. Any Ahmadiyya. You see, I'm just trying to get into a real argument. Anyone? Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he claimed that all the miracles in the Bible are not documented and it's not true about Jesus. Ahmadiyya, is that true? That all the miracles which Jesus did is not true? Anyone? And just to show you how stupid this statement is, because if all the miracles of Jesus are not true, that means the Quran is not true too. Because it's the Quran who mentioned many of the miracles of Jesus. How this guy, he says such a statement? Which is against the Quran. Any Ahmadiyya? I don't know why the Ahmadiyya disappear, but yet we have many dislike from the Ahmadiyya. Anyone? Any Ahmadiyya? We have a 24 dislike from the Ahmadiyya community, yet we have 0 call from the Ahmadiyya community. That doesn't make sense, does it? Anyone? So you Ahmadiyya people dislike my video and you go just to go to sleep? The only call we got is from somebody he have a filthy mouth, and he's not an Ahmadiyya, he's a Muslim Sunni. Any Muslim? Look, all those verses about the Messiah in the Quran proving the Ahmadiyya cult, proving 2 things, by the way. Proving that Muhammad is a false man and Ahmad Mirza Ghulam is a false man. Anyone notice why? Because when Muhammad, he said he is the last messenger, or as the Muslim understand it in the Quran, it says that he is Khatimun Nabiyyin, chapter 33, verse number 40. And then Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he come. And he claimed that he is a messenger of Allah and prophet of Allah, and he is the Messiah. One of them is a liar. Either Ahmad Mirza Ghulam is a true prophet, or Muhammad is a false prophet, or vice versa. But you notice here that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, when he was writing his books, he was writing Quran. You know, first time I was reading the book of Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, I noticed how Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he is trying to make the language of the book the same as the Quran. Like, you know, I bought a new iPad, and when I used it, I found it was so bad, and it was like garbage, and I took advantage, so I sent it to recycle. And I decide to buy I mean, like, it's like this. It's just a stupid. There's nothing there. When Muhammad, he mentioned that there is a false Messiah will come, and he described him saying that he have 1 eye, but this guy have 2 eyes. So who is this false Messiah? How come Muhammad did not notice him? Do you know how many millions they follow this man? And not only that, one of the things Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he come with, that Allah have a new name. His name is Yalash. Anyone from those who believe in Yalash? Is he here? The God Yalash? Until now, I received no text in Skype. Nothing. No Ahmadiyya. I'm very disappointed. I thought Ahmadiyya would be like calling me and proving me wrong. And by the way, when they try to prove you wrong, they try to use the gospel. They don't use their book because their books are stupid. So they try to use the gospel, misleading you, giving misinterpretation for the book. Any Muhammadiyan? Any Ahmadiyyan, sorry. No one? Okay, let us make it simple. So if you are a Christian and somebody is an Ahmadiyya, he come to you and he say Ahmad Mirza Ghulam is the Messiah. How you refute that without even knowing their books? The answer is very simple. We posted for you the link from their website, official website, that this man, he died because of a severe diarrhea. All the Ahmadiyya acknowledge that only if you get them busted. Which means, if you say that to them, they will say, that's not true. This is not true. This is the easiest way to refute this cult without going farther in reading their books. However, if you like to know more, then we can go and read their books and we will see that Ahmadiyya is a messed up cult. This guy, he claimed to be not the Messiah, then he claimed to be Mary, then he claimed to be the Messiah, who was Mary for 3 years. This guy, he claimed that he is Muhammad is the last prophet for the Muslims, Isa is the last prophet for the Jews, and then later he claimed to be a prophet and he is the Messiah. He is a Messiah who came out from the grave and he appeared in India. After how many years? Where was Ahmad Mirza Ghulam? Okay, let us say he was born, I don't know, like in the 1800s, right? I forgot which year. So 18 centuries after Jesus, where was this Jesus, claimed Jesus, hiding? And he was born again from a woman. So he did not die. I mean, like they put him in the grave, and then he come from the grave, and then he went to India. No problem. But took him 19 centuries or 18 centuries to arrive to India. And then he went inside the woman, and this woman, she gave birth to him. And then he was Mary, and then he became Jesus. I mean, the story is very convincing. Isn't it? I see. Well, as long as there's no real Ahmadiyya calling, I'm going to call the person who was an Ahmadiyya, and he, where is this person? The person who said to me I was an Ahmadiyya, please text me back. I mean, this Skype is really stupid. Where is the guy he texted me? You see, they don't, it's not like the programs, they appear in the top again. No, it disappear. And you have to look for it. And I have like tens of thousands of names in my Skype. I need to change this Skype. Here we go, he's going. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, it's me that texted you.
All right. I thought you are like a man, but it turned to be you are a lady. All right. So in the text you said you used to be Ahmadiyya, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, what do you want to tell us about Ahmadiyya? Go ahead. I will leave the microphone
Yeah,
for
so
you.
I'll just tell my testimony.
All right.
Before I start, I just wanted to say, it says in 1 Timothy 4, don't let anyone think less of you because you are young. Be an example to all believers in what you say and the way you live in your life, your faith and your purity. So my journey started when I was 18, and people think that I'm too young to know what I'm talking about, but God reveals himself to those that seek him. So I'll start. So it started when I was around 17. I started learning more about Ahmadiyya because I was born into Ahmadiyya. I wanted to know more about it. I wanted to know what I believed. So I started my research, and I found some things that I didn't know were the beliefs that were widely held. So their website, alislam.org, is what I was using. And for example, one of the things I saw, it said that Jesus traveled to India and died a natural death. He didn't die on the cross, an imposter was put there, and that he traveled to preach to the lost tribes of India. So when I found that out, I knew that went against what mainstream Islam says about where Jesus died. So that really drove me to start looking deeper. They also said that his tomb can be found in Kashmir. When I found that out, I said that is a bit problematic, because if his physical body is on this earth, then that would disprove mainstream Islam, because it says an imposter was put on the cross and he was risen to heaven, and that would also disprove Christianity, where it says he died and rose again. Mm-hmm. So I decided to do my research. During this time, my friend invited me to church, so I started going. And then I reached a point where I said, I cannot continue coming to church unless I make a decision, because it's sinful for me to come here as a Muslim. I need to know like what I'm doing, what are my next steps. So my church does an altar call, and during that time I asked God, I was like, God, if you are there, if what I'm doing is correct, please just give me a sign. I don't care how big, I don't care how small, reveal yourself to me. So I went to, my church does like a hangout thing, so this was back in 2018, and I went and I met a youth leader. The youth leader took me to this youth hangout that they had, and I said, okay, why not? What do I have to lose at this point? I was there, and something in me was telling me to bring it up. So I was like to the youth people, I'm a Muslim, I'm looking at like Christianity, what should I do? Before I even got the chance to say more about myself, one of the guys there asked me, what type of Muslim are you? I said, you're never going to know. He said, I'm going to guess. I said, fine, because not many people know about Ahmadiyya. He said, you're an Ahmadi. I said, okay, that means, like, where did you get that from? Because most people would say Sunni or Shia. Mm-hmm. After he said that, he said to me, do I want a book? I was thinking, I've never met this guy. Where's he going to get a book from? It was a book by Nabil Qureshi called No God But One, Allah or Jesus. So he gave me that book, and literally it was an answer to the prayer that I just prayed. That book had all the answers to
what the book name again, please?
No God But One, Allah or Jesus.
Allah or Jesus, okay. All right.
So I'll place the link from Amazon as well. So that book literally answered all my prayers, because I just asked God for a sign. I literally invited him into my heart. I said, God, if what I'm doing is correct, please just reveal yourself to me. So I didn't become a Christian there and then. I read the book. I carried on doing my research into Christianity and Islam. I kept on weighing both sides. The book is really good at breaking down at both sides of the story. So, for example, there's a chapter on the worldview of God in Islam and the worldview of God in Christianity. In the Holy Spirit, he shares intimacy with us. We are his children, and it's focused on love. However, in Islam, God is not three parts. We've been created to be tested. We live focusing on the law, so different things. Where the way our good deeds is what's being tested, if that makes sense. So we're basically aiming to have more good than bad. So there's no real relationship. So after I found all of that out and I carried on getting to know Jesus, I decided to give my life to Christ. And since then, I've just been trying to get other people to see the truth. I've been trying to get other people to see that Ahmadiyya and Islam is not the way, but Christianity is.
I mean to that. So, but our sister here, did you hear before that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he died because of diarrhea?
Yes, I did, but actually no. The first time I heard it was today because I didn't know that. But even so, that's not something that was major to me. It was more about the teachings of Ahmadiyya.
But no, actually,
So
it should be major. It should be major because you see, when somebody claimed to be the Messiah, all of us, we can die anyway. I mean, all of us as a human, we can die anyway, right? So that's not the problem, really. I mean, people, they die by car accident, by fire, by. But when you claim to be the Messiah, the one who healed people by just touching him, right?
Yeah.
It is not logical to say that the one who healed everybody, he did not heal himself.
Yeah.
You know? So because he chose the person of the Messiah, then he is in trouble. Otherwise, if he chose to be the Christian prince, okay, well, Christian prince, he might die because of the same, you know, because he's not claiming to be someone special, right, with a special ability and miracles. No. So when he chose to be a person who is the Messiah, he exposed who he is by his death.
Yeah. Sorry, I also forgot to add. So when I received the book, yes, to the people in the comments, I was born into a Muslim family. My entire family is Muslim. The reason why that specific thing was so special is because the person that gave me the book, he had it for over a year. And on that day, he randomly decided, oh, I'm going to read it on my way home from church. But God used him in a way that nobody expected. He didn't even expect it. He thought he was just picking up a book to read on his way home. So, yeah, it's literally, I just think everyone should read that book. Even if you're a Christian, read the book, look into Nabil Qureshi, because I feel like many people, when it comes to evangelizing, they try and focus on, like, people that believe in God but are not practicing, or like atheists. Not many people focus on other religions. That's why I really like what you do, Christian Prince, because you've done your research into Islam and you're, like, refuting it.
Well, thank you. You know, see here, I notice that you mentioned the book of our brother, may the Lord bless his soul, Nabil Qureshi. And this is what we say, that you see, all of us, we will die. The Bible says, let the dead bury the dead. But look, Nabil, he died, but he's alive. Here we go. We are talking about him, and he was behind saving our sister here. So even he passed away, still he will save people by what he left behind. This is why we encourage all of you to do some work, because the Lord, he said, from the fruit you shall know them. And the fruit of our brother Nabil is speaking to us right now as we speak live on air. I'm not going to say what's your name in Skype. I'm going to ask you, what about your parents? They're still Ahmadiyya?
Yes. So when I got to a stage where I was hiding that I was a Christian, and my friend spoke to me. At the time, you know, in Islam, you pray 5 times a day. There's not really a personal relationship with God. Like when you pray, you're saying specific words over and over again. So it came to a point where I was learning how to pray as a Christian. It's simply a conversation with God. But people told me to pray the Lord's Prayer. So I was praying the Lord's Prayer. And my friend asked me, do you pray the Lord's Prayer? I said, yes. He said, do you pray, God, let your will be done? I said, yes. And he said, then you need to tell your family, because you can't live a double life. You need to be proud. You need to be always able to defend your faith in Jesus. So I told my mum. My mum made it hard, a bit hard for me, but it's okay. She's come to terms with it now. And at first, my dad disowned me. He said he wants nothing to do with me if that path is the path I'm going down, that he thinks I'm brainwashed, that I have been brainwashed by Nabil Qureshi and stuff. So yes, my family is still Muslim, but I'm still praying that they see the light one day. Yeah.
Well, I will be happy to talk to your parents, and I will speak to them nicely if you like, even in the private. I don't mind. Like if you can tell them, do you like to talk to this person? You know, I will speak to them in a very nice way, as if they are my parents. I promise you. Yeah. You know, and I will be happy to talk to them, because, you know, I don't blame them for being stubborn and not to listen. Because this is how they grow up. I mean, it's not easy.
Yeah,
it's not easy to leave.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy to leave at all, especially like when you've grown up and this is all you know. So at first I was hurt, but now I understand.
Exactly.
My family hasn't turned from me. We're okay now.
Okay.
But they are still not Ahmadiyya. it's just, I feel like it was the initial, I mean, they are still Ahmadiyya, sorry, they're not Christians yet. I feel like it was the initial shock.
You know,
thank you for your prayers.
Yeah. Do you know the power of the drop of water?
No.
Okay, the drop of water. If you have a faucet at your home, let us say in the backyard, you have a faucet and this faucet is leaking. Yeah. After a few years of not, let us say you have a husband who don't care, you know, and he will not fix the faucet. After a few years, you will find a hole in the tiles.
Yeah, that's true.
But do you know how hard the tile is? It's very hard. It's a rock. Still, a drop of water was able to make a hole in it. This is what you can do. You can be the drop of water who can soften a rock. Never give up.
Thank you, I will.
Yeah. You know, I have many people who used to, there's a guy, he used to open a chat room in Paltalk for 3 years for me. He's a doctor from England. He, you know, the whole chat room is just attacking me about Christian Prince lying. Christian Prince is lying to you. He is not telling the truth. 3 years, non-stop, every day. And then one day, he came to the chat room and he said, everything this guy is saying is absolutely true. I thought he's joking and being sarcastic because this guy supposedly is an enemy for me. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. Yeah. He is the last one. I mean, and then I thought maybe this is a fake person using this, like, you know, you can make a name look like it, you know. So, and then we gave him the microphone. It was him. 3 years attacking me, saying Christian Prince is lying. And then he said, I cannot take it no more. Everything he said, I check it out to trying to be true. I was lying to myself. I cannot take it no more. I am out of this garbage. So people sometimes because the truth is painful, the truth is not comfortable. The truth is it hurt, you know.
Yeah.
So because it hurt, you switch to the defense, you know, mood, and your defense mood says, I don't want to believe it even though it's true. And then by time, either you live the rest of your life in denial, lying to yourself, or you have to be honest with yourself and you say, you know what, the truth is ugly. I have to accept it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so grateful to have you, our sister here, and I hope some Ahmadiyya will call us and will prove us wrong. But you know, for me, always I try to present information in a very easy way. This is why I'm focusing today in this guy dying by the diarrhea, because not all Christian, I mean, not everybody knows what Ahmadiyya teach. You know, Ahmadiyya is not too much like their books. Even many people do not know even what the books of Ahmadiyya. They think it's Quran. The fact Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he have his own Quran. You know?
That's another thing. So many of the things, once I started seeking the information for myself, many of the beliefs that they held, I didn't know is what I should have believed. So unless you go looking, you will never find out. And especially like there's a language barrier as well. So because the language that they use is Urdu for some of their books and stuff, it makes it harder for those that don't speak Urdu.
Yeah,
You're just blindly following. Another example, so they tend to do missionary trips. I feel like that's how my family at least became Ahmadi. They did missionary trips across West Africa. And because you're giving people clean water, schools, etc., it's like they feel like they should follow this. It's as if God has answered their prayers because they've been met in the physical, but it's not just about the physical, it's about the spiritual. If your spiritual is not correct, then like it's not good.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned something about relationship with God. Did you watch my previous video I made just 2 days ago?
No, I haven't.
Well, you should watch it because you will see that in Islam there is nothing called a personal or a spiritual relationship with Allah. For Allah first is not a spirit. How you can have a spiritual relationship with someone himself is not a spirit. You know, it's like in order to connect between two things. Let us say, to make it simple, let us make the spiritual relationship is like electricity, okay?
Yeah.
And this energy or this power, in order to connect, it have positive and negative, and you know, and it have to be going through some kind of, let us say, a material which is going to transform or transfer this energy from one to the other. But if the other person, he have no electricity at all, electricity will not go. You see? Because electricity, in order for electricity to run through through anything, you have to have electron in that material. Like even in air, there's electron. So in order to like when the energy became so powerful, like what we see in the thunder. So when this electron he go and wanna connect to other electron.
Yeah.
We need to have two electrons. If one of them is electron, the other one will not receive anything. So the God of Islam is not a spirit. So how this spirit, who is I have it, will connect with the someone he himself is not a spirit, and then we call it spiritual.
Yeah.
The definition even silly and stupid, because to be spiritual, I have to be a spirit. I have a spirit, and he have a spirit too. And then we can have a spiritual connection, like I can say the mother, she is connected with her son spiritually, like she feel he is sick somewhere, or she is worried about him, this is a spiritual let us say feeling that her son, she's worried about him, she have a feeling that he's getting hurt or something wrong happened to him. But he have a spirit, she have a spirit. But a man who have a spirit and a God who have no spirit, how they can connect spiritually?
True, that does make sense, yeah.
It's impossible. Same time, the God of Islam, he never connected with Muhammad in a spiritual way. He sent him always an angel. You see, if you go in the Quran says, the Quran used the word wahi. Wahi means inspiration. But all of us, we knew that Muhammad never received inspiration. He received a message. How that is inspiration?
That's true. Because especially in Islam as well, the Quran is seen as the exact word of God, his exact words. But then this is another point I came across during my research. So I think it was Uthman. He recalled all the Qurans and had them burnt so that they could print a standardized version, because Arabic was an oral language at the time. It wasn't written down. So when they started writing it down, many different forms were being created. So, but the thing is, there's a hadith that says one of the best reciters said a verse was missing. And that really makes you ask questions about what you believe.
Yeah.
If verses are missing. If verses are missing, stuff could be added in as well.
Exactly. And actually, even the Quran confirms something very funny and stupid. If you remember in the Quran, it says that Allah, he caused Muslims to forget the Quran. And he cause or abrogate. But if he cause and abrogate, Allah will make better Quran. Okay, here you see that the one who made this verse, or this statement, either is stupid or stupid. Because why I want to make you forget the verse and I will make something similar or better? What is the wisdom in this? But Muhammad, because he cannot remember, but Muhammad, when he said that, he cannot remember what he said yesterday. So we never, when you read like chapter 2, verse number 106, any verses we cause to be forgotten or to be abrogated, we will make something similar or better. Now, why in the world does God, he will make me forget a verse he just gave me yesterday, and now he will make something similar? So what are you trying to do? And how?
Literally, because God is not a God of confusion. The Christian God is not a God of confusion. He speaks clearly. No,
but not only this. You see, here this is about stupidity. Imagine you have a car. Let us say you have you have Toyota Camry, 2020. Okay, so now I'm going to burn your car and give you a Camry 220. I mean, why did that? It says similar. So why you burn the car to give me the same car? That's stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Same time, this is Allah deleting the word of Allah. What I mean, why we're talking not talking about the car now, we are talking about the word of God. So why the word of God is deleted by God to give a similar word of the word of God? But because Muhammad the fool, he cannot remember what he said yesterday, people start laughing at him. So we want to cover himself. He says, oh, okay, whatever Allah he caused me to forget or to forgot, how Allah can cause you to forget Quran? And what is the wisdom behind that? Why Allah want to make his prophet forget Quran? Any Muslim can tell us? That's stupid. And then to make it more stupid, he said, I will substitute something better or similar. How Allah will make better Quran than the Quran?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Maybe Allah, he went, because you know my English is bad, so I will go to a school, I will study English, and I will make better Quran than the Quran I made yesterday. All right, sister, thank you very much for calling. We appreciate having you, and we hope you're welcome. Good to have you.
I'm sorry, 1 second, just before I go, guys, if you are looking or even questioning about Jesus, I just ask that you ask God to reveal himself to you. He will do it.
I'm into that.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye, you too.
Bye-bye. So the fool Muhammad, to cover his stupidity, he said that Allah will cause me to forget Quran, but don't worry, be happy, Allah will make similar Quran. And then Allah, or maybe he will make better Quran. That make it even more stupid. So what happened to Allah? Allah like was wrong yesterday, he will make better Quran today? Better or similar? And look, Allah have power over all things. Allah have power over things, and so making me forget the Quran, this is a proof the power of Allah. Do we have any Ahmadiyya here? Any Ahmadiyya have something to say? About their prophet who died because of diarrhea and yet he claimed to be the Messiah? All right, we have, I think, somebody. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend, you are live on air. Are you Ahmadiyya?
Nope, I'm not.
So what are you?
Well, I've been listening to your conversations and the way you talk about Islam, and I just wanted to us to have, you know, a bit of live debate.
No problem. So you are a Muslim? You are a Muslim?
I'm just exploring the truth anyway. Which is the truth? Islam or Christianity?
Yeah, I'm asking you a specific question. Are you a Muslim or not?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you say to me, okay, yes, I'm a Muslim, and that's it. Okay, so what do you want to say to us? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just answered you, yes.
Okay, what do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Yes. What I'm just basically trying to say is the Quran, from the head to the tail, you keep saying it's full of mistakes, it's full of mistakes. But sometimes when you interpret it, the interpretation sometimes it's funny.
Oh, so
saying that is this really a mistake or you're misinterpreting it?
Oh, but I'm not giving my own interpretation. This is your Muslim interpretation.
Yeah, but the Muslim interpretation of the 7th to 8th century can be wrong.
How the one who was more close to your prophet time is wrong, and you are the one who never met him, never saw him, is right?
Well, religion is dynamic.
Okay, dynamic. Okay, forget about the interpretation. I want you to see your interpretation. What do you think?
Okay.
All right. I want to ask you. Can you? I'm not going to ask you anything. I'm not going to challenge your knowledge. I want to learn from your knowledge. So, can you tell me what is the proof that Muhammad is a prophet and Allah is God? Go ahead.
Well, in the proof that Muhammad is a prophet, in the days of old, that's in the days of Muhammad, people upheld him and people believed that he was a prophet. Come on, there are about almost 2 billion Muslims. Can 2 billion people be stupid?
You just told me that the Muslim who was in the 7th century, they were stupid. That you are smart because you learn Islam from the stupid ones. You are a Muslim today because of those people who they are living in the 7th century. And you just accuse them to be stupid for giving false interpretation for the Quran. So you learn from the stupid Muslims. Okay, hold on. I'm going with your logic, my friend. I'm going with your logic. You learned from the one you called them stupid, Islam, and now we are 2 billion. By the way, how they became 2 billion? Yesterday they were 1 billion. You Muslim are like rabbit. You give babies every 1 week 1 billion more. So number doesn't make any difference because we are way more than you. We are more than 3 billion. Number two, how many Muslims of the Muslims are Muslims? Give them freedom and then we will see. We will find no Muslim left. Freedom. Okay, let me ask you. Do you
Yes.
do you as a Muslim practice Islam?
Islam is total submission. Yes, I submit to God.
No, Islam. Where in the Quran it says Islam is submission? Where do you get this information from?
The meaning of Islam is submission.
No, who said that to you? Give me the name of the donkey.
Every sheikh, every ustad I know.
No. Every ustaz you know, every ustaz you know. Okay, the only way, my friend, the only way to say the word submission, if you are a person who don't speak Arabic, even if you are a Christian, which means you got it wrong, or you are an ignorant Muslim. There is nowhere in the Quran mention the word submission. Islam means surrender.
No, surrender, submission, still the same thing. It's just, English.
No. My friend, surrender is you surrender in the time of war. Submission is you do something willingly.
But we say in total submission to the will of God.
No, I'm asking you now. Do you do it willingly or unwillingly? Do you do it willingly? Do you do the Quran says you should submit willingly? I'm using the word you use, submit, right? Willingly to Allah or unwillingly? Which one?
Willingly.
Okay, I want you to read for me. You see, I don't want you now to read the interpretation of the previous scholars because you don't like them, even though they support me. But no problem. I will go with your interpretation. So, what about, you read for me chapter 49, verse number 14.
Okay, I'm not with the Quran now, but I trust that you will read the right thing.
Okay, I'm going to put it for you.
I'm not like people that say, no, it's wrong.
No, my friend.
Correct. I concede the point to you.
My friend, no. I want you to read for me. Chapter 49.
And I'm not on YouTube. I'm talking to you directly from Skype.
No problem. You can open in your internet right now, Quran chapter 49, verse number 14. It's very easy. You have internet.
I trust you. Read for me, please.
No, I want you to read. I insist, my friend.
CP, you Arabs, just like you said, you Arabs are rude. You Arabs don't bend.
So why why you wasting my time? You know that we are rude. So let me be rude with you. I want you to read.
Yes, no problem. There's no problem.
Okay.
Okay. Can I go? You said Quran chapter what?
Chapter 49, verse number 14.
Okay. Quran chapter 49. You have to forgive me, the internet is slow over here.
No problem. Say the word inshallah and the internet will be so fast.
Huh?
Say the word inshallah and the internet will be so fast. Like al-Buraq.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Tell me, come on, when you get it, these things don't work.
So what, the internet is not working now?
Whoever still believes in that. Religion is supposed to be dynamic.
Okay, did you open the verse? Did you open the verse or not?
Quran chapter 49.
Verse 14.
Verse 14. Chapter 49. Verse 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Verse 14. Okay.
What happened?
Brethren say have believed. Say you have not yet believed, but say instead we have submitted. For faith has not yet entered your heart.
Okay.
And if you obey Allah, His messenger, He will not deprive you from your deeds of anything. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful.
Okay. So what we learn from this, as long as you don't believe in the interpretation of the Arab before the 7th century, I want you to give me the interpretation for this crazy verse.
The Bedouin say we have believed. Say you have not yet believed, but instead say we have submitted. Submission, you can believe, but you've not yet submitted. It's very possible.
So what the Quran saying, you agree? The Quran saying the word, by the way, here surrender or submitted is replacing the word Islam. We are Muslims. So listen to this. The Quran saying, the Arab, they say we are believers. Quran say no, you do not. You are not a believer. You can say you are a Muslim, but you are not a believer. So how they are a Muslim but they don't believe? Because Muhammad forced them.
One can be a Muslim but not a practicing Muslim.
No. This is not about practice. Don't go there. Don't go there. Muhammad, he sent them a threat. He said, either you convert or I will kill you. Then they convert. And now he is saying, okay, we believe. Muhammad saying to them, you don't believe. We know that it's a lie. You became a Muslim. So became a Muslim in Islam have nothing to do with believing.
Okay. That's your point. Can I make my point?
Make your point. Go.
Okay. Thank you. Now, the verse said, they believe. You can come openly and say, I believe in so and so. But in the reality, you don't submit to your belief.
So you believe or not?
It's just,
do you believe or not? So those Bedouin.
I can say I believe, but in reality.
This is not a question. This is not a question. Those Bedouin, do they believe or not?
They believe.
But the Quran say no. The Bedouin say that we believe. Allah saying you believe not. What's wrong with you? Do you know how to read? It says the Quran in front of you saying you believe not. The Quran says you believe not. Are you saying Allah is stupid here?
See, I want to give you an example.
Don't give me an example. The Quran says you believe not. Do you agree with the Quran saying you believe not, or you don't agree?
I agree.
But a second ago you said you didn't agree. You said you believe. You changed your mind in 2 seconds, my friend, just because the Quran says so?
Listen.
What listen? A second ago you just said to me, no, they believe, but they are not practicing. And now because I showed you the verse clearly, it says you believe not. I asked you which one you believe. But the Quran saying or what you are saying, you said the Quran. Okay, so now you change your mind in 2 seconds. I mean, good for the woman who will marry you. She can change your mind from 180 degree to 180 degree in 2 seconds.
CP, can I say something?
You are saying something. What you are saying to me, proving to me that Islam is a fraud. The man, he forced them to convert to Islam and they believe not. But yes, saying to them, you can say we are Muslim, but you cannot say we are believers. So what kind of garbage this garbage is? You force people to say we are Muslims, but they don't believe?
CP, one can believe without submitting. Very possible.
My friend, those people don't believe. What's wrong with you? Why you are jumping? You are like a vacuum machine, lost the tube. You know the tube? There's an engine, and there's the mouth of the machine, and there's the tube between them. You are the one who lost the tube. There is no tube between them. So they believe not. How they can call themselves Muslim? How somebody who believe not? Allah saying to him, say we are Muslim, but don't say we believe.
Well, to the best of my knowledge, I know one can believe but not.
Which knowledge you are talking about? What does that knowledge mean? Like you have a high school. What does that mean? I mean, when you say the best of my knowledge, I'm showing you Quran, my friend. I'm showing you Quran. What the best of your knowledge? Are you Prophet Muhammad now? This is Quran.
We have not yet, but instead say we have submitted. So the Quran, yes, letting us know that there's a difference between belief and submission.
but the word submission, it's something you do from your heart to one you believe in, you trust. But so that means they don't believe in Allah.
Some people can.
Okay, listen. Do those people believe in Allah? Do those people believe in Allah?
Yes, they believe, but they're not submitted.
Hold on, where you are lying again. Here we go. It says you believe not. Read the verse.
Yes, you have not yet. We have believed. The Bedouin say we have believed.
Are you deaf? Are you deaf? The verse says you believe not. Yeah. You believe not in what?
No, he said say you have.
Take care. I have no time for kids. Who's next? Have you ever heard of a stupid garbage cult like this? You cannot say I believe, you can say I'm a Muslim. Islam is a fraud. According to my knowledge, who are you? According to my knowledge, like when somebody says according to my knowledge, you think like this is Muhammad is calling me, and Muhammad now, the prophet of Islam, he have the knowledge. Do we have any Muhammadan? He is an Ahmadiyya, specifically Ahmadiyya, please. He's calling me back. What do you want? I mean, my friend, don't waste my time. What do you want? What do you want?
Hello.
You are wasting my time.
Wasting your time? How?
Yes, because the Quran says, no, Allah telling them what to say. Allah saying to them, they say we believe. They say we believe. Allah saying to them, say we believe not, but we are Muslims. Allah telling them what to say. So Allah saying to them, say we are not a believers, but we are Muslims. He is telling them to say we are Muslims.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. That which is higher, belief or submission? Which is higher?
Abdul, how you can submit without believing? And how you can be submitted without belief? So you submit yourself to anything? Like if you go in the street and somebody says submit yourself to me, you submit, or you believe in what we submit?
People believe without submission.
Okay, take care. I don't know what people in Nigeria were eating, I mean in your area, but obviously you need to change your diet. People believe without submission, submission without belief. Anybody understand anything? I get dizzy. I have a cross eyes now. Do we have any Ahmadiyya here? No need to believe. I mean, what kind of religion is religion? You do not need to believe to be a Muslim, brother. Just surrender, say Shahada. That's it, brother. Very beautiful religion. You do not need to understand. You do not need to know anything. Just say, just say we are Muslims. Who cares if you believe or not? For this is a fraud. Muhammad, he sent them a threat, saying to them, either you convert or I will kill you. Literally. And this is in the Quran. This is all in the Quran. Hello? 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 If you are not a Muslim, don't call me, please. In chapter 48, verse number 16, Muhammad saying to the Arab, the Bedouin, be careful. If you don't surrender to me, I will kill you all. And then they convert to save their life. And then they start saying, we are believers. Muhammad said to them, Allah said to me, don't say we are believers, you are a fraud like me. You don't believe, say we are Muslims. Why the mother of Muhammad, she gave her son to midwife, and I think you mean a nursing woman. I believe that all those stories are kind of fabrication, have nothing to do with the... I believe Muhammad was not the son of that family. He is not the son of the family they claim. This is why his family, he's like an adopted son. They rejected him and they tried to dump him in the desert. And he was suffering from a very bad illness. This illness has many names in English. Like when somebody have like suddenly an attack in his nerve system, he fell down in the ground, he faint or he shake or he go, so he have the exact same thing since he was a kid. And this is what Islamic books all confirming that. Even when the angel, he came to Muhammad, you will see that Muhammad, he went to his wife and he had the same symptoms of such a illness. Epilepsy. And at that time, a person have epilepsy, they believe he have a black magic on him. And actually, this is what, if you notice in the hadith, you will find that the Muslims agree that their prophet was bewitched by black magic. Actually, everything Muhammad he said, proving to us that Muhammad is a mentally ill person. The same as this guy, Khalifa, sorry, Ghulam. Look at this guy. I mean, this is a prophet of God. Prophet of God teaching Muslims when they have to stop praying. Don't leave the prayer until you see the until you hear the thought and you smell it. I mean, this is a prophet of God. Yeah, 29 dislike from the Ahmadiyya, yet not even one of them will call us. And don't forget to download the video, because I'm sure the Ahmadiyya, they will try to take it down. And by the way, Ahmadiyya, they share many things with the Muslim Sunni. As an example, they believe that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he have legs. Sorry, Allah have legs. He sit in the chair. He have hands. But, you know, they are saying his hands are not like our hands. But the same as the Muslim Sunni. Any Ahmadiyya? Anyone? I'm really disappointed. I thought Ahmadiyya, they will be calling, defending their cult, and they will say to us something we don't know. Anyone? Nobody. Nobody. Total silence. Well, silence is a good sign. I mean, look like they agree, you know. They cannot find it. I mean, they cannot fight it, so we agree. We have to agree. Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, the one who claimed to be the Messiah, he died because of severe diarrhea. Actually, I believe Muhammad himself, he died because of severe diarrhea too. If you remember the hadith where it says that Muhammad, he died because of the poison he ate in Khaybar. You will notice that Muhammad is suffering badly, and there is many reference of him suffering like internal pain in his body, and most likely it is in his stomach and whatever connected, I mean the organ inside his body. But food go through certain area, and will land in the stomach for sure. There's no other place for the food to land as a start. So when you eat a poison, the first place the poison go through is your stomach, and then your stomach will absorb that poison. And then you will find that Muhammad, he is saying that the food, Aisha is saying here, in the element of his death, Muhammad saying, he used to say, and you notice here it says he used to say, not once, not twice, which means Muhammad was suffering badly from a severe pain. And obviously this kind of pain will accompany with diarrhea. Especially it is in the stomach. His stomach is damaged, his body is damaged, and Muhammad is suffering. We have Ahmadiyya person, I think. He looked like Ahmadiyya for me. Let us see. He just texted me, it says unavailable. Let us ask him, are you Ahmadiyya? Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, my friend, are you an Ahmadiyya person?
Yeah, how are you? Today?
I'm fine. Are you an Ahmadiyya? We are live on air.
No, I'm Sadiq Simon.
Okay, so what are you? Are you a Muslim or what?
No, I'm a Christian.
So why you are calling me, my friend? We said Ahmadiyya, call me only.
No, I'm a Christian. Just asking you, how are you?
All right, thank you very much. I'm very fine, thank you. Please don't call me unless you. I got excited. I thought, okay, we got Ahmadiyya now. We got a fish. It turned to be not a fish. Oh boy. Any Ahmadiyya wanna call us? A true believer in the Ahmadiyya belief is willing to call us. If there is something wrong in your belief you don't want us to talk about. And by the way, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, not only he claimed that he is the Messiah, he claimed to be Krishna. He said, there's a book, it's called the book of Al-Qaidaniya, the Holy, the Memory or Tazkara, and he said in page number 459, I am a Krishna. I am Krishna, the one who the Aryun are waiting for to appear these days. So is he the Messiah or is he Krishna? What else he is? He's Mary for 3 years, he is the Messiah, and he is a Krishna. Anyone? Nobody? It's very disappointing to know that Krishna, he died because of diarrhea, according to Ahmad Mirza Ghulam. He's Zeus, maybe he's Venus, maybe he's Trump, you never know. He might come back as a Trump. Things can happen these days, everything is possible. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like to hear more. And by the way, this is not my major channel, this is one of my backup channel. The best way always to find where I'm going to be live is in patreon.com/ChristianPrince, or of my page in Facebook, or in minds.com, or in Instagram. Just to let you know. This is just a small channel I have. This is why it have only 26,000. Any Muhammadan? I mean any Ahmadiyya? Today we want to give our time to the Ahmadiyya so they can, you know, explain to us why they believe in this man to be the Messiah. I mean, this guy, he could not heal himself, he could not heal his family, he could not heal anything. He's the same as Muhammad. The Muslims, they say Muhammad, he have kids. I believe he have no kids. But they say he have kids, but his kids die one after one, according to them. And yet Muhammad could not bring any of them back to life. When the Arab, they keep saying to him, why you don't have a miracle? He said, well, if Allah want to give a miracle, he can, but you will not believe anyway. Chapter 2, verse 118. Tons of verses, by the way, all over the Quran. The poor Arab, they keep saying to Muhammad, okay, listen, Abdul, you are a prophet of Allah as you claim. Can you give us a sign? Just give us a sign. We will believe in you, no problem. What Muhammad he said to them? There are heart alike. We have made the signs clear for people who are certain. People who are certain, you make sign for them? But those are certain. They believe you already. Do not need a sign. The one who needs the sign is the one who needs it. And then he said after that, the Jews and the Christians will not approve you unless you follow their greed. This is the most stupid comment ever, statement, because the Jews don't agree, don't allow people to join them unless they are children of the Jews. You don't convert to Judaism. If you find the Jews are doing that today, because Judaism, I mean, most of them became a Christian, and they found themselves, they are disappearing, so they are accepting people to become Jew. Like you will find some rabbis going to Philippines, as an example, trying to make some Christians convert to Judaism, trying to fool those poor Filipinos. But when you say that Christians and the Jews will not approve you unless you follow their belief, that is a stupid statement, because the Muslim, they claim that Moses was a Jew. And what the Jews are doing is not what God, he said. If you remember, Didat, and then many after him, like Mimi and Fifi and Suso, they said, not a single Jew believe in the Trinity. Guys, do you remember? As an example, Mimi, when he was debating David Wood, not a single Jew believe in the Trinity. Well, isn't this your Quran, you idiot? Saying the Jews worship a son of God, his name is Uzair. So he accused this idiot that his God is a liar and Jews don't believe in the Son of God. He said that. The Quran say no, they do. Not a single Jew, brothers and sisters, not a single Jew from the time of Christ until now you will find him believe in accept anything except the oneness of God. Okay, but the Quran says something different, so the Quran is a lie. Any Abdul? We have tons of things to speak about this cult, the Ahmadiyya, but it is very stupid cult. It's very funny. It's very dummy, but they still can fool you because they are very well trained in attacking Christianity. Very well trained. And in order to prove something for you, they don't use their books because they don't want you to read their books. Any Muhammadan? And guys, imagine the Mirza Ghulam, he said in his book, he said Allah, he sent to this nation the promised Messiah who is better from the first Messiah. I thought you are the first Messiah who came back to India. How this guy, he claimed to be the Messiah, and then he says that Allah, He sent him as a promised Messiah, better from the previous Messiah. But aren't you the one who claimed to be the previous Messiah himself, who just came from Jerusalem to India? Are you a new Messiah? I mean, what kind of drugs this guy is taking? This is in his book. It's called Tazkara, page number 382. Any Abdul? Actually, any Ahmadiyya? No one? The friend of Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, in his book, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, in his book, he said, once my friend, he advised me to take hashish. Which is good for diabetes. The guy, he have diabetes too. At the top of all the diseases he have diabetes. And he's the Messiah. And he said, and there is no harm in taking cocaine for the purpose of medication. I said to him, thank you very much for your dear advice. But if you are used to take cocaine, I am afraid that people, they will not accept the first Messiah. He was taking wine, and the second Messiah is taking cocaine. Oh, hold on. He's telling his friend, but it's not right, because now the first Messiah, he was taking wine, and the second Messiah is taking cocaine and heroin. And that's a good point, brother. That's a good point. Oh boy. Okay, but now he admit that he have diabetes, and yet his God is not, and he is the Messiah. All right. And then later, Mirza Ghulam, he made a medicine called, made it from cocaine. It's called the vaccine of God, or godly vaccine. Any Ahmadiyya? No Ahmadiyya? Nobody? I'm looking at Skype. Skype is dead. There's nobody. Not even one single Muhammadan Ahmadiyya. Let us see here. There's a person, his name is Adham, and he is a Christian. He started getting Ahmad Mirza Ghulam busted. And imagine Allah, he sent Ahmad Mirza Ghulam Quran to refute Adham. And then when Adham, he died, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he said, praise be to Allah, I never been be happy as today after this Adham, he died. I mean, obviously you are the Messiah. Oh boy. I mean, the stories of this guy is really beyond stupidity. Look what he said about the coming of the Messiah. But yet he claimed to be the Messiah, believe it or not. I mean, he says, all the nation agree that according to the authentic hadith, that Isa, he is in the sky and he is alive. And he is going to come down at the end of the time, and he will kill the pig, and he will break the cross, and he will kill the false Messiah, and he will be the just. And then, if this is true, so who are you? You see, guys, the stupidity? If you are saying that the Messiah, if you accept that the Messiah, he will come in the judgment day. So how he come now? Or let us say 100 years ago. He was accepting what Muhammad he said in this hadith. Let us find it. See this hadith? So Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he agree with it. Okay, if you agree with it that the Messiah will descend against you in the judgment day, and he will be judged for the mankind, how come you did not become the judge, and how come the end of the time did not come? Because according to this hadith, the coming of the Messiah second time is going to be the last one. There's no more coming. And this will happen only in the judgment day. So you came in the wrong time, too much early. And by the way, here there is something stupid Muhammad he said. Anyone notice that? I will put the hadith in the screen. One of you tell me, where is the mistake Muhammad he said proving that he's a false prophet? Anyone notice here in this statement of Muhammad where Muhammad he got himself busted? Anyone? Let us see who of you will help me. Where in this story Muhammad he got himself busted? I know that the video take time for you to arrive. Anyone? Where Muhammad here he got himself busted in this prophecy? This is a prophecy about the Messiah when he will come. Anyone notice something wrong in what Muhammad said? Shortly. The fact is not only shortly. It says liyushikna. Liyushikna in Arabic means it's almost he's here. It's not only shortly. It's like he's coming now. So the liar, he said 1400 years ago that the Messiah almost down, descend between you people. You people. He's talking to people who they are alive between him, in front of him. Do you see it? And yeah, the Messiah will come. Well, here it's very hard to explain to you without sound effect and like some background. I don't know if I can use that. Let me see. We have some to use some education tools, you know, but I'm not sure. Whistle. Let us see. No, not this one. I'm looking for, you know, the whistle of the cowboy? You know, the cowboy whistle? So what Muhammad's saying, that the Messiah, he will come in the judgment day. And the Messiah, he's going to face the enemy. It's hard to explain to you without... let us do this. Brothers, sisters, the son of Mary, very soon he will be here. He will break the cross and he will kill the pig. Commercial break. If you have a problem with pigs and you want to kill them, call us right now. We have the right rifle for you. You can shoot the pig with pent a gun and he will die immediately, even if he's a big. Back to the topic. He will kill the pig. He will stand in front of the pig and he will say to him, "You pig." And the pig, he will say to him, "Oh Messiah, what you did? Why you are shooting me? I'm not even the pig. I am his cousin." The Messiah is coming from behind the 7 galaxies to shoot a pig. Oh no, shoot. The Messiah will use a sword, you know, the old days style. Like, so the pig, he will have a sword. The Messiah will have a sword, like, and like, do you think the pig will be able to cut, like at least cut the sleeves of the Messiah when he's fighting? True story. I mean, this is the Messiah for you. He's coming. Allah sending him to kill the pig. Why? I mean, who is this pig? It's a pig. I mean, how silly, how stupid that he will come to kill the pig and he will break the cross. So all the electric column we see in the street, he will break them too. Because all of them, they are a cross. In every street in the Islamic country, you have a cross in the front of your house. Big, a huge cross. Without it, you don't have electricity. Don't you? Are you going to break it all too? And what this problem with the pig, Mr. Pig? He will kill the pig? So Mirza Ghulam, he agreed with this, but Mirza Ghulam did not come in the judgment day. And here Muhammad, he says shortly, but Mirza Ghulam, he come, you know, 1400 years after. Oh boy. You know, stupidity is really amazing. I don't know what to say about this Ahmad Mirza Ghulam. I am disappointed. I thought we will get some Ahmadiyya who they are willing to call us so we can laugh more, because it's going to be more funny if you hear it from them. But I believe strongly they avoid talking to me because they knew that is going to be, they will not be able to fix it, but instead they will make it horrible if they call. Otherwise, we have 28 dislike from Ahmadiyya people. How come none of them is calling? You know what I mean? They will not call because the more they call, the more we will show reference. And we will get them busted from their books. Why you don't call me to examine my knowledge about your cult? Or to correct me, baby? Or to explain to me how your Messiah, he died because of diarrhea? By the way, what happened to his diarrhea? I hope you did not throw it away. And sometimes I find it amazing, or amusing. Maybe I'm using better. When they try to refute us and they make such a claim. Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he did not die because of cholera. He died because of complication arising from severe diarrhea. And this is your official website getting us busted. Your claimed Messiah died because complication arising from severe diarrhea. Who is saying that? You, Ahmadiyya, you saying that. And look what they continue saying. No doubt by suffering from diarrhea would have led to his weakness and his eventual death. The weakness of your Messiah was because of diarrhea. So where is Allah? I mean, nobody killed him. This guy literally, he died because of his So I'm really convinced how they refute us. Who in the world, when I believe in someone, he claimed to be the Messiah, he died because of diarrhea? Just be honest with yourself. I mean, how silly that statement is. When a bunch of Christians, they come to his door and they brought him someone who is blind, someone who cannot walk, someone who cannot talk, and they said to him, okay, all those disabled people, you know, if you are the Messiah, do what the Messiah do. He closed the door, he get in, he hide. And then later we find that the person, he had diabetes. This is their books, by the way. Their books saying that Ahmadiyya, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam himself, his friend advised him to take hashish and cocaine for his diabetes. And later Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he made cocaine, or let us say drugs, as a vaccine. He called it the vaccine of God. The vaccine of God. For sure the cocaine will make you have, this is a vaccine of God. You will be very high. You will be high to God himself. Oh boy. Again, how many of you want this website? How many? By the way, it took me time to find this website, honestly. Like after I decided, because I received an email from one of you, and he told me I saw somebody from in Puerto Rico, and they opened an Islamic Center for Ahmadiyya, and they are trying to deceive Christians in Puerto Rico. And that's why I decided to talk about this topic. This is the website. Please don't forget to save it, because it's going to take you forever to find something approved. This is their official website. They cannot deny it. This is their website. I'm not using a website from people who they are against Ahmadiyya. No. You see, if you go to the main page, let us go to the main page. Hold, give me a second. Menu. Where is the home? Home. Okay, this is their main page. If you click in the same website I gave you, this is the news now. This is their caliphate, by the way. The guy who wearing this hat. The head of Ahmadiyya Muslim community urged Ahmadiyya Muslim Ahmadi Mirza girls, women to stand to defend Islam. That's a good one. Head of Ahmadiyya Muslim community urged Muslims, youth living in the West, to keep hold for their religious value. What is your religious value exactly? Actually, I challenge the Muslim Ahmadiyya to tell me what is your value, and where we can find the books of your value. Where is that? In the Quran of Ahmad Mirza Ghulam? Who is a Muslim would like to call me and show me the value of Ahmadiyya from his book, the books of Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, the Quran which Allah gave him? Is that the one who insulted the Christians? Called them filthy? Called the Jewish filthy? Is that the one who insulted Jesus? Saying that he can do nothing like what I do? Which is your value? Any Abdul? And by the way, he don't only claim that he is the Messiah, he claimed to be his Isa and the Messiah at the same time. And he is the last prophet. in one of his books, he said, you should know that the promised Messiah in the book of Allah, he is not Isa, the son of Mary, the one who came with the gospel and the servant of the law of Moses, as many they thought of the ignorant, from those who they are stupid and crook and sinner. But it is the last of the messengers for this nation, which is Mirza Ghulam. And this is in the book, it's called Khutbah Ilhamiyya, page number 309. So if this guy claimed to be the Messiah, how he is not the Messiah? I mean, guys, anyone understand? This guy, he claimed to be the Messiah. And now he's saying that the Messiah, the promised Messiah, is not the Messiah, the son of Mary. But he claimed that he was Mary too. And he is the Messiah who did not die in Jerusalem. What kind of a drugs this man is taking? What do you think? Any Ahmadiyya? All right, look like we are not lucky today with the Ahmadiyya. We will be back live on air again tomorrow in the morning, same time. But I might go back again afternoon today, if I have time. Okay? And if you have a question for me about certain topic, if nobody did, we did not speak about it before, in the comment section, try to leave your comment and tell me if there's a topic you think is good to talk about. I will be happy to do it if it is something we did not speak about yet. Any Ahmadiyya would like to call us? Last call. Mayday, Mayday. Anyone? And by the way, if you are speaking, a person who speaks Serbian, Polish, Russian, Indonesian, Malay, what else? Anything else? Albanian. We posted those books all for free. All right? You can find the links in Patreon, and the admins here can help you if you are looking for them. And now we have people working, translating my books to Romanian. Some working in the Chinese. Some, they are, all languages. God is amazing. And for sure, we have in Amazon, we have in Dutch, we have in Spanish. Spanish. That's Muhammad speaking within me, brother. Quran. So Spanish, not Spanish. Spanish, Dutch, German, English, French. God is good. Our books is all over. In many, many, many languages. And I cannot wait until, honestly, until my book is published in Chinese. That would be amazing. More than 1 billion, what billion? More, way more. Chinese speaking people, they will get my book. I cannot wait for that day. So, we know we don't have any Italian. Well, you can volunteer and translate it to Italian if you want. Contact me. Contact me in Patreon if you like, if you can translate to Italian. Yeah. Actually, the reason no Muslim can debate me because I eat Spanish every day, brother. Papai. Papai is my Uncle Papai, he told me to eat Spanish. By the way, do you know one of the advice of Muhammad? That garlic is against Allah. Which makes sense, brother. Muhammad, he forbid anyone who eat garlic to enter the mosque. And remember, the Muslim, they pray 5 times a day. That means you will never be able to enter the mosque if you eat garlic. Now, why the garlic is an enemy for Allah? Because garlic, they offend the angels. Garlic, not only garlic, let us see. All those, anyone here like to eat leeks? Who eat leek? The Messenger of Allah said, whoever eats this plant, The first he said garlic, and then he said garlic, onion, and leeks. Let him not to approach us in our masjid, which means more. For the angels are offended by which offend mankind. I mean, have you ever heard of angels of God? They got offended by garlic, and they are offended by leeks and onion. Jibreel, can you talk to me? Come on, Jibreel, talk to me. Come on. What happened, Jibreel? Why you don't want to talk to me? We are always friends. Do you remember when I took you to Disneyland? So, why you don't want to talk to me? Jibreel, say something. Come on. Okay, Jibreel, if you cannot talk, can you write something? Okay, write for me, because I want to know why you're angry from me. Why you don't want to talk to me? Okay, this is a pen and this is a paper. What? You are upset because I ate onion yesterday? Are you serious, Jibreel? So you want to talk to me now because I ate onion yesterday? Okay, but what about the day before? Oh, he's writing something. I ate garlic? So you're upset because I ate garlic too? Okay. So onion and garlic make you get offended and you will not talk to me. Okay, why last week, not this week, the week before, you stopped talking to me for almost 2 weeks? Write something. Hello? 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 Okay, you have a bad voice. Bad connection. So Jibreel, he just wrote for me that he is upset because I ate leeks. May Allah leak you. What kind of religion, the angels of it, they get offended by leeks and onion and garlic, and those are very useful plants. Anyone can tell me? Oh, I think, I know I'm receiving a call, but I'm not sure from who. I don't know, should I answer? The number is dangerous. It says Malaysia. Okay, let me answer. Christian Prince, I'm going to get you busted. Zakir Naik? I thought you by now you are asleep. First of all, when you talk, I don't sleep. And I'm going to tell everybody that you are a liar. How am I a liar? First of all, you are talking about garlic. And proven scientifically that garlic is not healthy. Garlic is not healthy since when? First of all, you're not a doctor. Yeah, I know you're a doctor. You're an idiot doctor. Christian Prince, if you insult me, I will insult you. Okay, I will not going to insult you. Sorry for saying the word idiot, because the idiot will sue me for calling you idiot. Christian Prince, it's proven scientifically that against God to eat garlic. Okay, what God have to do with garlic? Explain it to us. Okay, let us say you have a beautiful woman next to you. Thank God I don't have any beautiful women next to me, otherwise I will not be here live on air. I will be making babies, Zakir Naik. Christian Prince, you are very rude and you are very dirty. Okay, you got a point there, Zakir Naik. So if you have a woman, she is beautiful next to you, are you going to eat garlic? No. Exactly. I got you busted. So you don't eat garlic next to Allah. But Allah is God. And I mean, He's the one who made garlic. So why Allah He made garlic? Allah made garlic so people who they are bad people like you, they will eat it. And then nobody can go to them. And that's why you are alone. And you don't have a woman, she is beautiful next to you. Are you saying to me, Zakir Naik, you have a beautiful woman next to you? Exactly. Can we see? You are very rude. And you are not respectable. You know what? Not respectable. Okay, so you are saying I don't have a beautiful woman next to me because I'm eating garlic? Exactly. So Allah invited the Muslim. Okay, what about leeks? Zakir? What? Why, if we eat leeks, that will offend Allah? Okay, first of all, if you eat leek, you are going to do farting. Really? You fart if you eat leek? Exactly. So you go to the mosque, you bend over, and that will squeeze your stomach, and then boom. Boom to where? To the person behind you. So leek is very offending. But the hadith says it's offend the angels. Exactly. Because the angel, he will be next to you. But you said, I'm going to do boom behind me, not next to me. Exactly. There's an angel next to the guy who is behind you, so the angel is behind you too. So, like you are saying that the angels of Allah, they are not, they are like, they don't have any weapon anti-leaks, farting. Christian Prince, you are very rude. Okay, what about onion? What onion will do to Allah? I mean, how in the world Allah is offended because of onion? First of all, the hadith does not say Allah offended by onion. It says the angel. Okay, but the angels are like angels. I mean, and this is just an onion. Angel of Allah, they are offended by many things. By pigs, by dogs, by black dog, by onion, and by leeks, and by garlic. And there is a hadith we discovered lately, it's called by Christian Prince. Okay, well, makes sense. I mean, this God, he have a lot of phobia. So Allah, he have a phobia from garlic, phobia from onion, and phobia from leeks. Did you ever heard about weak leek, Zakanai? I know about weak leek. And actually now, you got me an idea. I think Allah, he forbid us from eating leek, so we will not leak email like Fifi. He leaked the email of Yasser Kadi. But this is not the same leaking. That Fifi, he leaked the email of Yasser Kadi about the Quran have holes in the narratives. But this is a plan. This is not leaking email. Christian Prince, your English is funny, and your Arabic is funny, and your Urdu is more funny, and now you don't understand the difference between leaks. Leak is leak. Your roof is leaking. The plant is leaking, and everything is leaking. By the way, I heard that your messenger of Allah, he used to leak too. This is true, but this is what very solvable, very easy, because they put the black magic on him, and he was leaking, and he used to wear a diaper. Well, Zakanai, thank you for calling me. I appreciate your call. Christian Prince, I'm not going to hang up. So what do you want to say else? I'm going to get you busted. How you want to get me busted? It says in the hadith that you cannot enter the masjid if you eat those plants, but didn't say you cannot eat at home. But if you eat them at home, for sure. I mean, nobody will eat garlic in the mosque, right? They will eat it at home. You get the point there. But I have to tell you that you can eat garlic at home, but the angels are accompany you at home too, right? Exactly. So garlic is offending the angels. Exactly. That's mean it doesn't matter if it's at the mosque or at home. You cannot eat garlic forever in your life. Exactly. And that's mean you will die by diabetes, you idiot, and your cholesterol will be high because garlic and those plants are very useful. Exactly. Okay, Zakir Naik. I think you are stuck with the word exactly today. Unbelievable. Take care, Zakir Naik. Take care. I have to hang up on you because you will not hang up as you said. Why does God, he got offended? I mean, how shallow, how stupid this religion is. When Muhammad, he said in the hadith, you know, when you pray, shaitan, he come from your, and take hair from your back door. I mean, was Muhammad thinking? Or he is just an idiot speaking to a bunch of idiots around him? Shaitan will take hair from your back door and he will not stop unless he straight the hair and he take it and he make you fart. Can this be true? And if this is true, I challenge those who YouTubers, Muslims, who make YouTube to defend Islam to take a selfie for their bum, show us how much loss of hair they are suffering from, because shaitan, he will do it to you each time you pray. If shaitan, he take 5 hair at least a day, how many hair you have there? And shaitan will not stop taking hair from your bum until he hear it and he smell it. What a religion. So we notice at the end of the day that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, is a foolish man, same as Muhammad. Both they speak to a naive community of poor people, trying to mislead them. But how in the world, in the time of we are educated and we have degrees and we go to school, in the age of the internet, we believe in both? How in the world somebody, he is an Ahmadiyya, he opened his website, which is the official website of Ahmadiyya, and by the way, I think they will take it off. Just wait, the Ahmadiyya now, they will report to they will say to them, what are you doing? What are you doing? You are posting here in our official website that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he died because of a severe diarrhea. You need to take it off. Many Islamic websites, I show the reference from their website, they take it down after I make videos. The doctor issued a death certificate, but there was no mention of him dying by cholera, as alleged, or dying in the toilet. The doctor, he will say where he died. Instead, they recorded it is complication arising from severe diarrhea. No doubt, brothers and sisters, that suffering from diarrhea, it would have led to the weakness and the eventual death, but doesn't mean that he died while he is in the toilet. This is the Ahmadiyya community defending their Messiah, false Messiah. They are trying to prove to us that he did not die in the toilet. Why? Because they found him in the top of his poo-poo. He fell in the top of his poo-poo. This is how he died. So not only he died because of diarrhea, he died in the top of his diarrhea. And with this, I want to say thank you guys for being here. I will try to be back again maybe later if I can. If not, we see you tomorrow. Leave a comment. Tell me what topic you like to talk about. If I find it interesting, we will go for it. May the Lord bless you all. Very disappointed of the Ahmadiyya community who did not call us. We thought they will call us and they will prove us wrong, but look like they agree and they have nothing to say. They knew if they call us, that will not make any good point for them. In fact, we will show more and more reference, which will show how stupid this cult is. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. We are happy for our sister who called us. She was Ahmadiyya and she became a Christian. God bless her. And we need to mention here that the sister, she mentioned that she did read the book of Nabil Qurashi. God bless his soul. And the book of a brother Nabil was the reason for her to leave Ahmadiyya cult and to accept Christ. So blessing to his soul, blessing to our sister. And this is why we encourage all of you that you don't know you will save the life of who, even after you die, when you do the fruit of the Lord. Do what you need to do so you can save people, and then the Lord one day will say to you, you saved this and this and this. Your life was not a waste. People who have no fruits, they need to be worried about what we are doing in this life. What is our accomplishment? There's many things we need to accomplish, but what about the most important thing, our salvation? Our salvation, it should be the top important thing to accomplish. And salvation in Christianity earned by saving others, not by focusing on yourself. And today we heard from this call from the lady who called us. Actually, I do not know the name of Nabil book, the one she mentioned. This is the first time I hear about it. I know he have a book, but I don't know what the name. I know a book, it's called I Seek Allah, I Found Jesus, something like this. But she mentioned different books she was reading, and it was the reason for her to leave the cult of Muhammad and the cult of Ahmad Mirza Ghulam. So bless those who do the good work, bless those who support it, bless those who translate the videos, plus those who translate my books, plus those who post again, because by your post, by your translation, by your help, we are working as a team, serving the Lord, loving the Muslims, helping them to leave such a stupid cult. This is literally a stupid cult. Doesn't fit to be even considered as a cult. It's so stupid. And sometimes you feel like, I mean, very, very crazy. I mean, how How in the world a human being can believe in this? How a human being can be so shallow to believe in someone like Ahmad Mirza Ghulam or someone like Muhammad, the prophet of farting? Al-Khomeini, he said to the Muslim Sunni, you have a huge library in the books of bathroom. Why? Because they have thousands and thousands of books, not about Allah, about what happened to you in the bathroom. That is Islam. But Al-Khomeini is no better. He have books to teach you how to have sexual relationship with the children, how to molest them. He is no better. But you know, they are two religions fighting each other. And Ahmadiyya is no different. They try to use names you use, like Mary, Jesus, Gospel, but they have nothing to do with it. In fact, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam is a very antichrist person. And we prove it. Thank you. God bless you. And see you soon again. This is your brother Christian Prince. Wish you a good day. Happy Sunday. And may the Lord bless you all and keep you in good health and wealth. Take care.